Startup Weekend gives people that have an idea the opportunity to take that idea for a test drive.
You can go to conferences and you can go to lectures, but at Startup Weekend, it's about learning how to take an idea and turn it into something tangible in just 54 hours.
So the way a Startup Weekend is organized is it happens over Friday evening to Sunday evening. We begin with teams arriving, and there's some mingling, there's dinner, and then we go straight into the pitches.
Hi, my name is Derek Bowden, and I'm a world traveler. I'm part of a market that's worth more than $800 billion.
My idea is called Stovebox, an online community that matches people based on what they have and what they need.
CrossStream is essentially a virtual tutoring platform.
We're going to aggregate all the world's news in all the world's languages.
So I call it a simple, automatic, location-based timeline of your day.
Think about Yammer, but not for workspaces, but for apartments.
Make games for the web, on the web.
The idea of the company's life pages is not really a social site for the dead. It's really for the for the living and for the people to sort of share memories with the person who passed. Thank you.
Some of the pitches are good, some of the pitches are not so good. Part of the education of Startup Weekend is learning how to pitch, how to present your idea to other people and get them enthusiastic about your vision and wanting to join your team.
My name is Eric Engelman. I have experience starting a company. I'm an economist, a business major. Come work with me.
If you love this idea and you want to make it happen, then go for socialize and join my team.
What I need is 2 web developers, an app developer, and a salesperson.
We're looking for mobile developers and designers.
Charging 5%.
Everybody gets 60 seconds, and then we do voting where all the ideas get put on the wall, and then we take sticky notes and you put them up with the ideas that you like best. We whittle that down to a certain amount of teams based on attendance, and then those teams build for 2 days.
People get really into their startups and they're going to work as hard as they can during the course of the weekend. Some of them will undoubtedly leave the building and go work at a coffee shop for a few more hours before we let them back in the door at 8 o'clock in the morning.
But students don't, what do they have? They don't have money, but they do have time, creativity, and whatnot.
So on Sunday, the teams have to have a final presentation prepared where they're showing their minimum viable product as well as their business plan, how they plan to monetize, what their customer base is, how they're different from competitors, as well as who their team is. And so within that 5 minutes, they have to answer all of those questions, and then the panelists judge them on how well they've explained and illustrated those points. Good evening, Startup Weekend San Diego. Are we ready for the pitches? Maybe over the weekend you weren't able to have created a finalized working demo, but if you're able to explain your market segmentation, your business model, how you plan to scale, if you're able to explain those, the judges aren't necessarily going to need to see that minimum viable product right away because they understand what you're getting across is showing that you are prepared.
Each one of those teams, none of them existed on Friday night. Now, these entrepreneurs have a team and they have a prototype and they have hopefully a viable business model. We're fortunate to have some great sponsors to award some specific prizes to the top couple teams.
And for the first place team, it is Remix Replay.
But in the sense of building a great new startup community in San Diego, everybody's a winner who comes out of Startup.